Or what time to you have to go that already? I think the moment. Alright, I did the TV and ready. Alright, I did the TV. Alright, let's do it. So, hey everybody, it's me, Peter UKD. For now, I'm 3. So, if I to do videoing right now, it's about 4 minutes into the house when the doctors are green with these advanced things to take. So, if I the mind, but with really quick, it's recommended by my April Fool 2023 White Queen. But first, let's get the 2 bit out of the way to go that story. But then first, I will take the time to thank my sponsor for doing the thing. Both cover credit, not cover to the ones we've done, right? And road bills, but you know what today home. But I mean cover credit for sponsoring today. Throughout the White Queen, so that's of mine. So with that in mind, download Color Credit for free. They did rather get it done than did provide for poker don't money to have find it better. So with the day when the poker wins, when the poker wins in the top right now activity, but again, so with that in mind, with that in mind, executive of the back of down to my friend Jay Yang right now. You can take your day off at the T, Toyo and Toyo in my advice. Then told that green now can the morning though I gave the hell. So with that day, after group broken after this, after I do probably was not the online that does the after my other. Today and you together with our 3,000 footballer. Oh wow. And you had a amazing week without a super happy other week. So 3. This is a fine one. This is the one. This is the one of a mad one that will die by that. Sorry about that, sorry about that, sorry about that. What is it? What is that? I'm not wrong. I tell you, I did this Mandarin. Let's take it here. Take it on. So, anyway, I want to say there's a war and dedicated to free gallery football, but dedicated to both day off. And much one, and thank you for all you do. Here a quick win. Watch it now. I poke it here and poke it at Facebook as well. So where's the dog? And see that dog? It's just a hint. Are you ready for quite quick? Wow, with that in mind, let me quick over right now. Ta-da! Hey everybody. Yeah, wow. Well, I'm kidding. The all behind team. Wow, the quiet and quiet. For both day only, I'm recording back. I will borrow I did the borrowing his PNT model once again. So with that in mind, I would thank him for letting me borrow his TNT model, plus digital model for the day. So yeah. So with that in mind, we won't see the upload tomorrow. We won't see the upload today. We won't see the upload today. We won't see the upload today. Cause I upload my last tomorrow. I Friday and either 9:30 to 50. When can I see the at the YouTube channel? So yeah. And then we had a regular upload with time later in the week. So yeah. So with that, let me quick over. As we now 8 minutes later down at the total as ID. So wait, how y'all doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. As we are, I think we are 8 minutes away by the Xbox, okay? So I heard, I thought that the $10 free, so that's my, I hope, so hopefully now, I have my ticket. We might see a person by free remake. But then due to the town, I went this and real credible. Did I went but be that so I did that the grandparents. I my bottle bed always. Here we go. But that but now here we go. So then I'm creating why on both my personal favorite bouquet. I did you can choose your favorite bouquet I have on tip. With that said, read about when you check the counter real quick. This minute and 20 minutes in your house and look a bit of quick back real quick at quick back real quick. Then we get started on the Xbox game program. So yeah. Let's do some. I'll try the box setting. I try box setting real quick. Jeremy, I got to go right under the two channel. Sorry. The right video. Để ta kêu nhiều màu chẳng cái đi đâm màu này. Tí. Advanced game beta đâm. Để màu đài. Quét tên màu này. Phải to better than alcohol data. Now here we are the right now. And we are white on 50 we are white. And the DJ UK2 Facebook page. Wait, I want to go to get a quick back real quick. And I need a white back. I will be right back. So, yeah. I will talk to you, by the way.
Close the bathroom door for me. 3 minutes. Said 3 minutes. I don't know, that's what the countdown says here. Yeah. Ten. 9.
Wait, it's time.
I'm just kidding, Cole. It's not time. I'm just kidding, but. Alright, you still have lots of time, Cole. Starting to get close to 2 minutes, Cole. Okay, come on, you're almost at 2 minutes. You better get up here. Yeah.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Steven? Really on Steven. Hey, everybody, I'm back, and my yes, into the grade. I, uh, I pinned it to her, so second as the free, yeah, that we are 30 days, but that 30 seconds away. I still saw at the greatest social. Okay, that we are now 20 seconds at the booty. But, what do we? 12 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on the way! And we are on the way! And right out and where we go. That's my daily today. On now.
Oh, we're finally doing this.
Here he goes.
I was going to make a sandwich.
By the way, I watched with a diary the SPG.
Let's do it.
Okay, what's the A?
What do I think about heroes?
Ooh, again about specials. Okay.
Swarming about the place. With their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons. Roughing up bandits, like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I say the true heroes meet someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, and the agricultural side of things. Not wafting around mythical creatures.
What is it
That's
then?
what they are. Wafters. See, I'm not here to slay legendary beasts.
Hold on.
I'm here to conquer the vegetable, not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will,
What did you get that real incredible?
One moment.
Oh wait, now we're back. I read the data real quick.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now, in a moment, I have to go for a walk and die ready. Find the right here. Here we go, here we go. Fatal. Here we go. Okay. Day one, weekend pass. Hold on.
World premiere.
We got next question or next degree. Hold on. I think by writing. Okay. 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 Sorry about that, everybody.
Death don't have no mercy in the land. Death don't have no mercy in the land. You come to a house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy in the land.
Shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives.
What about the picture me?
No? Alright, how about you guys? No? Nobody?
Where'd that quicker go? Where'd the quicker?
Sneaky.
Now I'm này 22. We play one with Game Pass.
World premiere.
Oh, what do you want to get KA?
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear. The Empire?
Okay. Oh, we done the Star Wars game. We done Star Wars game. Okay. Who went at Bunker? Who went at Bunker?
But the world here
Mm-hmm.
belongs to the
Okay. Okay, the Star Wars game.
If I want to survive,
Hmm.
I have to play the game. Looks like I'm all in. On second thought, I'm out.
Oh!
I've been held back my whole life. And now, just give me a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Okay.
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a
Okay.
chance.
Okay.
You have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a great galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Star Wars Outlaw. Connie, next year I told. They phải watch we are did tomorrow, go tomorrow. Goodbye, thank you for watching and Easter.
Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh, what do?
Welcome to our first ever double feature. The Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made, Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us. And it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the
By the way, are you? I walking through a dying red screen right now. I walking through a dying. I walk through a dying. I walk through a green with dying red then.
Mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible.
In a new Pokemon game.
These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and soul of Xbox.
Yes,
Your passion
sir.
drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries whose games we showcase
Yes,
today.
sir.
From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their combat roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs. All right, everybody, it's time.
Here we go.
World premiere.
What do you talk now? Okay. And it's a fair rocker too. Oh! Wow. I kind of will, eh? Oh! Check out anyway. We prepare co-op. That's the wall. Make the wall. Oh God! Boom. Cái cứ đó ngon. Honey nut, yeah. They want on data. Okay, what are you done now? Okay. Okay, we don't pay today, let's go.
Everybody hit the floor.
Okay, cool. Go to the shower.
I want my mom in that time. Ooh, okay. 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 Time for watermelon. Maybe one at back when at the time. It was Pekara. Okay! I knew it, Connie! Peter, wait, I'm pretty better. But I'm cold now. Okay! Then call but what you want here? Anyway! Wait a minute, Mary! Oh! 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 It's happening! Mom and Dad are fucking with people! It's fucking happening! They did my talk.
The truth is, you scare us. The way you fight. The power you wield. The secrets you keep.
Oh fuck!
That save us.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! There's a moment. Did my headphone won't die. Headphone won't. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. I ain't okay. I ain't okay. This is Bariathri! The Dora Queen! The Dora Queen! The Dora Queen! The Dora Queen! Fuck! Okay, boy, that's good. Okay. Where? And really though. Okay, let's see what expert. Key in the D that down. Okay. Okay, where do we go? So, key that down. A winner of Musty Island!
Scumbag, the most notorious iron on Melee Island. So tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi? You mean Governor Guybrush.
With Dark Quest! Dark Quest, you had false! Dark Quest!
You no autographs.
I need for minute.
Yeah, I guess it's not every day
Okay.
you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
Oh, I need cry.
The joke is turning memories on this island into one
Here.
What do we have here? You need to be
Me.
very different from the sea of thieves, you know.
Oh yeah. Really fun. Oh. Again. Really fun. Let's go. Why you at bar? Again. Yeah, you at bar. I need 5 minutes. I need a minute. A bit. Oh my god, I didn't mind taking it away! Go. Okay. I call now. You're not looking at Connie. I need to go to head. Okay. And that's why I come to me. It's all free. I need power before the bench yet. Thank you. Okay. It's a quick minute guy! It's a quick minute! I don't want to fuck. Okay. I thought that I okay. I okay.
Hi, Melina here, speaking
Hey.
to you from our performance capture stage at Ninja Theory, where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
Okay.
When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline. Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's Saga, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
What time is that game?
She can feel it slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind.
Okay.
She's here to find them. She wants to
home.
She needs her help with the promise. The question. It's never so simple, is it? Wisdom has a price. There's always a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies.
Okay.
I can feel them everywhere. Lost ones, they are watching us.
Well, put your screaming.
Hey, Mom.
I can hear you screaming in the shower.
Wait, the Bullet Queen is having on Xbox.
What?
I'm fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go get dressed.
I'm fine, but my mind is fine. Now my people is Quan. No, our mother to really Quan. Is it happy right now? What?
Ollie, where are you? What do you want to do?
I don't eat anybody. Sorry. I'm fine. But I told her I always feel go back up to come in.
Your voices. Who wants to hear the clock brook? You got me home. Everything I've done has led me to this place. Say you have to tell them. I am here. Now. Telling it was forever. All happened to you. I will not let them down.
Who are the around you, Senua? Those you have saved. Or those you led to death.
What? Okay, what's going on? I think we okay, in the credit of which are you in yes, in like the credit game. 1, 2, 1, okay, what do we got? Wait, what? My people is corn for it. My people is 2 corn. Wait, okay, what's that? What's this? Oh. Okay. Oh! Shine air shine on it in the okay. But please you could okay and then done. By the credit in the free. And in the next year. Better sit down. Oh wait. I can't deny it. Is that part of the business? In what bowl? This is basic profit. This is basic today. One. Imagine. Young. But we so far. Everything there.
Where the good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war. Loads of friendly folks to meet and enemies galore. Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknown. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to new world on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for the kick,
Okay, fine, folks.
Answer the call of 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
Okay. Spotted. We got new ball that the right now.
World premiere.
We got one there. What the what
Listen, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna take Jaden's boyfriend home, and then I'm gonna come back and pick Jaden up, and then we're gonna go to the. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. You're not listening to me anyways. There's not much.
Withoutbanker.com. What is that? Okay, anyway. I will do my back in video, do my back. The door weather is okay.
Photo of your glasses? They're like really messed up.
I hope they're not.
What'd you say about his glasses?
My dog found my glasses. So
Where did you find them?
I lost them, and my sister texted me saying Piper found her glasses. So I don't know if they're bad or not.
Oh. Would Piper chew them?
Yeah.
Oh, then I bet you they're chewed.
I'm hoping they're not, but.
Oh, yeah.
Small rat dogs.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands,
Oh.
Chevrolet and Cadillac.
Alright, Sunshine, I'm back in too.
The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power. The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition. General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers. I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
I know you're ready. You've got this. Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one. That was your best lap yet.
Okay, I backed out by that. And I backed out on my head. Alright, buddy. Sorry for fucking that quiet. Oh, sorry, everybody. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. I am my headset and call. Over. Sorry, everybody. Anyway, okay, let's see what the doctor thing on with the button. Okay.
Of mystery long kept hidden, a secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
Okay. Okay, let's see what the doctor does. Okay. 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 Sorry about to take a quick bathroom break.
Say, Tamriel.
And go online. Team playing on Xbox and Steam.
66-37. Toronto is under attack.
Okay, Twitter. Hello.
No center this time.
They're taking over most of the city and they're rounding up Onyx. They need our help.
People are answering instant recall. There's new blood on the team. You have so much to keep set.
New Panther away.
We can stop Null Sector. Maybe we can save the city. Coming through. Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
So fire share, smash through anything that gets in our way. What's another business?
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
It's a 5-day war. I say let's give it to him.
New way to play. Back home. Your mastery. Show us again. Hey, Mo.
Almost poo-pooed myself, Mom.
Oh, walk to a new bedroom thing.
I'm being
All the
serious.
time. Wait.
Know what you were doing.
He's taking each more consider me the new bedroom thing.
See? And he had to ghost him anyways. But look.
Wow, those are nice.
You feel party bath.
Ah, thank you.
What? Wait a minute. What's going on? Okay, what that? Okay! Wait, we're not even hard. Okay, put on that. Can you be quiet? Okay, can you be quiet?
Yes, Tom.
Okay. Okay, wait. I was supposed to read that we want Xbox Play. Okay. Okay.
Somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us? Yeah, let's show them what we got.
Paradise Taxi. Honey, where is this ball? Okay, we are eating. Wait, don't do that. Okay, we are eating Sunday. We are eating so fucking Sunday. Okay.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. The wonder is, not that the field of
Okay, what next?
stars is so vast, but that we can measure it.
Okay.
We're all here because we committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family. We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No final group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is
Okay, playing at bar. Put in my brain.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be everything. We will not stop it. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity. This is where we belong.
Right? Okay. We did the new before that. Yes, sir. The order for dangerous boss. And I. You attack your down, by the way. You attack the at two. And the attacker at but still go take for you down. It's after that. Okay, I can't do daddy. Okay, he told you. Alright. Okay, You can say one that says you take a dog case, you take a dog to your dog case right after this. 41 hours to half the hours right now. Okay. Yes, and crime 5.3. Rated by Birthday Pass.
World premiere.
Okay. Oh! Oh! There we wait, let's see. Walking Dead Osborne right there, and next year. Alright. Great, you guys well one. Birthday Pass. Okay, where to start? Yeah. Okay. Channel server. Phải chứ là tham gia địa là chủ.
I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand.
Oh, I already hit down. Let me wreck you.
This new adventure
Yours!
And introduces Idris Elba as secret agent Solomon Reed. It's a really amazing show screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games, and I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself?
Yeah.
And so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty. Check it out.
Yeah, rescue it.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Want to die.
Johnny,
Want to die.
I'm dying. Nothing can stop that. V. My name is Onward.
I'm an AOS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb taking your head, and I can save your life. What's the catch? I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. President managed to crack the State Force 1 into our district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake up. So MUSA is tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Hey, Chuck. We're in the wolves now.
Okay.
Get Myers out now. Time to evac.
Yeah.
It's the top priority. Catch us after. Wait, hear that?
Ooh.
I ripped all my blankets apart on my bed and started washing all the blankets and stuff.
Truth ain't never black or white.
Well, why did you
It's a
say
story.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies
Just won't wait
Ooh,
till the
okay.
The cure.
Well, I didn't know that if I said that you weren't gonna go.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Take your truth in.
Come on, get iron in your head. Put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
Okay. That's a witchery. Where did you? You got too much now. I fucked you, Okay, what is that? Eddie Whoa. Eddie Whoa, Eddie Whoa. Eddie Home. Eddie Home. Eddie Free. Eddie Club. Eddie Typewriter. Eddie Wildfire. Eddie Wild. Is that over, Eddie Dicker? Eddie Diddy. Hey, Lucky. Wow. You. Hey, you. Hey, all you. Hey, all you. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you. You make it happy. You. Again. You make Diddy. Die quicker. Die Diddy. Die quicker too. Come to your Xbox. Cause Diddy die quicker. Diddy die quicker too. Cause code 24 to Xbox Series S and S near you. And come to the disc pass near you. Okay. Oh. What is? It's what we in the today. It's a popular. No better than 2 closer. But that was all the wonder. But for a grief for dying for a die. Wait, let's give me a new pen quadruple. This was a better sister. Oh, we got a new IC. But it's a new thing. One made of the color. Everybody to play that to look new. No, I'm probably oh, God, right there, okay. Million with battle in 2024. The 2024 I bought Xbox and PC. Wait a minute, time. Why did I what though? I bought the studio time. Okay, I bought the studio. A pretty weird. That's not in this house. That's one thing.
Is to seek sanctuary here in the Belfry. You must explore this world to find the origins of this evil. And bring hope back to our people.
The call could go like a factor. It's going and what?
Together, you can save humanity.
Okay. Telephone. Game Pass. Xbox Engine. Connect you. A DR2 10. Great head down to a Game Pass. One minute, what's the one Xbox cooking now? Everything to you today.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine. But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything. If you resist my will, if you alter our past, if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you. Oh no, what did I do?
Okay.
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Wow. Well. Federico, Xbox Game Pass coming through time. At in June. Great day one with Game Pass on Xbox Series X.
Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Powerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor ReFantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
Where did I go? In. Wow. How about you? Yeah. Now it wants to get by an older way. Tell your queen and your me for Creeper Night. Understand tell your queen
and now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
Let's take it right now. Starfield Direct. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You're on the way.
I'm not going to the store now, so.
Three, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky
Mr. Todd is down. Hello,
games
Todd.
that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So, let's jump in and take a look. Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities.
Okay.
This time, it's not just one world.
So I think they are depending on the activity day. So what we take over today? Alright, let's go to Xbox. Oh, tired buddy. No.
They live in these worlds.
Here we go.
That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
Okay.
We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the
wow.
the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
Okay.
We also have an all-new animation system.
Wait, the dark
And of
will
course,
wait on
you can play
the
it in third person,
way.
and you can play it in first person.
Wait, how do you play in DR?
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game, given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources.
Ooh, okay.
And maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Wow! What out? Okay.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up. And you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons, to spacesuits, to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food.
And so,
when you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left the Vosco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
Hey.
You can even say your name. Let's head out.
And off we go.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we refer to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks
Punk could I get it? Me?
Set controls, that's where visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard, functional style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used.
Whoa, sci-fi, right?
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems, and you will need to upgrade your shipment skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Retro.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the
Acapella, New York.
crowds and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a colony war movie.
But it's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
But it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins. Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them,
Yeah,
Constellation
we need to watch. We got a lot of cuts, my man, too.
even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you.
Okay, ooh!
The artifact, if you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god, look at how it's coming together.
It means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman.
He, the one who knocked.
And Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barry.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Ooh!
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and a legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space.
Okay.
The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Starboard Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Oh!
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the Settled Systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got
Let's
variety
go.
of issues, this is definitely
Let's
the
go,
job for
guys.
you.
Let's go.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
Oh.
Great serpent hungers. All humans shall be dust in time.
A new face? This is making some great
Red Mile.
challenge the Red Mile.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
Okay.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before.
It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Yes, sir.
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. It scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Okay.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy.
I want to do that.
No physical damage. I believe the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the prosthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings, it's a lot. But I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant, talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By the Jenna! Really you?
He'll join your crew and give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Hey, we got ourselves a visitor. Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a tree that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
Off we go.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
Okay, that's it. Oh.
Once you build a perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system.
Each time you level up, you get a skill point.
Okay.
Which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Okay.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
I like maxing out my physical trees so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat. That one's a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and swinging on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a running
That's the access card. That's the access card.
Thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them. I like blowing stuff up.
Ooh.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures. Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approach planetary atmospheres to the way we place biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships. It's all out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity. Because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having
Thank
another
you,
character
Becca.
or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here, and you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts your
Okay,
ship's
cool.
built with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
Why was I with my diary of chocolate?
Customizing ships is, I make them look like animals.
Huh.
The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had a giant tail to it. Then we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey.
I gotta go back really quick. I'll be right back. Go down real well.
Until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines.
I don't know that I really love it.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still think with almost a humanoid personality. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship. And now, let's take to the sky.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight can be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapon. It's a complex in your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the ground tries will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. Shields means you're ready for it. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there. Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target. After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from the cockpit. You can always turn any ship into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship. Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life. On your planet side, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a... There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take but I want to go out and start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love about Starfield is it's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests. And it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you toys and just setting you free.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game world.
Okay, I thought everybody
to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game. It acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and that environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information, and we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with. He's brought.
Yeah, we really took as much care in designing this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, made of strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And even tell over time.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller.
Wow!
It's awesome. It is now, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Wait, come on down. One. And here we have it, I think.
In every one of our games, we
Wait,
always put
demo?
so much care into all those little
Demo?
details that breathe life
Sorry.
into our worlds.
But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explorer. Our system builds the planet as the player approaches it, and we stitch together a lot of terrain. After that, we have the system that has interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, or events to pick up. It allows us to have that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you have, you would have a different story to tell.
Okay. Oh.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way.
Okay.
Or simply take in the views.
Okay.
With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters, we wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before. When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic. After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses, and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam, where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really do your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
Boom! Boom!
You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
With Starfield, we completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We'll probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. A lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
Boom!
Zero gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience. We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. When you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger. Starfield's got you covered.
Ooh. Ooh.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast. I like to use our photo mode to take rockstar photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery, and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems. My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
Ooh,
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships, audio design, planets, the day-night cycle. Those details matter to me. Diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending. Best of, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created. Sniper rifles, come on, lever action, rocket launcher,
Brain sprout. I laugh, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right then.
The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you come to expect from Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
That is. That's it. It can't do that. It has this part, so we over right now. It can't do that. Finally, can click this bar, and that's it. Whitewater Recap. Character better. Anything new was. Everything we know today, that'll what now. I call an Xbox. And that's why an Xbox game okay. Woo! Harry Holiday, go! With that mic button. Going back to quote with you quickly right here. Alright! Let's get something real quick down here. So, alright, everybody. What's your thing? That's my grand water. We have a hat. The new don't do it game. That's a combo win my Mary Man and the new Paradise Day. So anyway, so watch it up now. Thank you so much for watching my watch it to us, but then it's so okay. But then I will take a time to thank again for letting follow key to the model. But again, after a while, I advance and it's okay. So, what you done was tell him one more time before you get out of here. Before to die. Okay, the potato today and right now. Today and you today you were on the Queen House on the quest follower and had made Queen Wig with done Queen so after the we there's a while that just to Queen Tower quest follower that down in and don't today a much larger thank you for all you do. Oh, and but then you for watching. By adding I might have the Queen model of alright quest. So make sure you don't want to go to see when I go right next. But what they're saying anyway on tip right now. And yeah, I think we're that we're doing by here. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is I already take care of yourself. And I will see you all next time. And to dear me, everybody, stay go. Goodbye, everybody. Later. Bye. We